Grave accidente de tráfico en los carriles 5 y 6.
Last look at traffic this morning. Very heavy north.
入ってから6日目、東京の大気汚染指数が
et d'éviter le périphérique autour de Paris. 102 muertos en las carreteras españolas.
We're addicted to cars. We've got to figure out how to reduce our dependence, and that means dramatic changes.
I'm not addicted to this.
I'm not addicted to anything.
Internet.
Clothes.
Running.
Non, je suis pas addict.
A la tele.
Hay una drogodependencia del automóvil y las condiciones actuales implican que esto tiene que cambiar drásticamente.
We have the same type of roads, the same type of vehicles we had 80 years ago.
A vehicle emits just about its own weight in greenhouse gases every year.
A lot of the air pollution problems that we face here in Grand Canyon, it's not pollution that's generated here in the park, it's pollution that's generated elsewhere. We're dealing with one atmosphere. We're looking at changes that we're going to have to deal with for a long time into the future.
I've lived here for 6 years. I owned a car for about 2 of them. I was happy to get rid of it when it finally broke. As a bicycle rider, one takes a certain sick pleasure in watching the fuel prices rise.
I've been hit. I've been pushed off the road. It's interesting that when I'm riding my bike, I get yelled at, "You're not a car." I'm like, well, you're not a car either.
Car ownership is going to increase. The Chinese government is not going to tell its people it cannot buy cars. It's simply not going to happen.
Why do I drive? I don't have a choice.
To take my girlfriend out.
Para trabajar.
We drive it because it's really nice.
The car is a 1933 Dodge. I call it my gangster car.
Hello, do you want to get married?
Este es el capilla más famoso en todo el mundo. Si se quieren casar afuera en uno de los limousines, se pueden casar ahí fuera en el drive-thru.
It's an easy addiction and you forget the trade-offs.
Driving is largely understood as a right, where really it needs to be thought of as a privilege.
That's the first time in the history of the human race that children will live to be less old than their parents. That's a pretty scary thought.
We're running out of fossil fuels. We're going a long way to get them, and we're spending huge amounts of energy to transform them into the fuels that we need to use.
So far, we're going in the wrong direction. So it's really a worry.